I'm Esther Stenson, and I teach at James Madison University, currently for WRTC. I usually teach 100 level classes for incoming freshman international students. I was at Georgetown, where I sort of received my Catholic appreciation of, went on retreats, and that is something that I still do occasionally, go to Catholic retreats, and learn to appreciate that, particularly the focus of the Jesuits on education and helping other people less fortunate in the world and so on. I still believe deeply that it's meaningful. It's still meaningful for me to believe in Jesus. My conversion was very real. It was in the Amish church. I mean, you absolutely do not have to leave the Amish church to have a conversion experience, especially not the one that I grew up in. My father was very vocal about his belief and his gratefulness to God for his salvation. And he asked me when I was like 14 years old if I wanted to join the church, and what he meant was, did I want to commit my life to Christ, and as an outward expression of that, to join the Amish church that I was a part of. And it really touched me and moved me at that time, because the way he said it was with a great deal of love, and I never felt coerced into anything, any kind of commitment by my parents.
The hole I longed for opened a tiny slit as I found myself in a place where the word could be read freely, and my desire for God grew like the unfolding vine of a morning glory, curling upward toward the sun. Only the pole was too short, and my growing faith could not find all it searched for in the still sheltered community of Amish Mennonites.
When I left the church, it was not a rejection of my basic belief. It was just, actually the church left me in a sense, because it just became less and less people. I remember going to the Amish bishop and just telling him that, I hated to do this, but I'm going to leave for this. And he was very understanding and very kind to me. And there were very few young people left in the church at that time. When I graduated, there was the opportunity to go teach English in China. And I was still a part of this beachy Amish church in Sturgeon, Virginia. And I didn't know how that would go over. But actually, they helped support me. Like I said, my church supported me, Presbyterian church supported me in my home community. I mean, I had support from all kinds of interesting places. So it was sort of a crossover there. I felt uncomfortable in the sort of beachy Amish church that I attended up there in China, particularly the church that I went to there, which was, of course, non-denominational. They're not allowed to have denominations there now, I mean, since the Cultural Revolution. I currently go to a Mennonite church in Harrisonburg, but I told my husband when we got married if we ever moved to Minnesota, I would go to his church, a Lutheran church. And he agreed to go to something that, more my background here in Virginia. And so and whenever we go back to visit Minnesota, of course we go to the Lutheran church. And fine with that. I did have to think about basic beliefs that I had when we got married. His church, they baptize infants. I think a bigger issue than simply baptism, but baptism was the outer manifestation of one's allegiance to Christ as opposed to allegiance to church. Oh, I really feel like I have been enriched a lot by the various faith traditions that have been a part of my life. The undergraduate experience in the Presbyterian church, college, graduate experience in a Catholic university, and then being married to a Lutheran. And I feel lucky. I feel really fortunate to have had all of those experiences.